So here we have the Ford Kuga automatic on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that by pressing the button on the tailgate itself or the button on the bottom of the key just here. Give that 2 pushes and that will open up. As we approach the boot, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the bottom, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, and then above that, the trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 17,908. To the left of that, you can see what gear this car is currently in. As it's an automatic, it shows we're in P for park. And then the information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different bits of trip computer information, or the digital readout for the speedometer that you see being displayed on the screen now. And as I say, you've got various other bits of fuel economy information, individual bits or those 4 bits all at the same time. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just now are here, beneath which we've got cruise control and speed limiter. Over on the right hand side we have stereo and phone controls, including voice activation for the phone. So hit that button in the middle, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired your phone up. And that is done over on the screen in the center just here. Hit pair phone.
Search for sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
And then follow those instructions on screen from there. If we go back a page, we can set up various different things from in here. You can see add device, or you can go all the way back to the home screen. This car's got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing that working on both our website and on our Facebook page. And then at the bottom just here, we got the different ways in which you can listen to music in this car. So we have AM, FM and DAB radio. We've got a CD player, USB input, and then we can drop down to the next screen. We've got Bluetooth audio, an SD card, so you can put your SD card with music in the SD card reader and listen to music that way. And we have auxiliary input as well. So I say plenty of ways to listen to your music. And on top of all of that, we have a full color reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see on the screen. Working our way down, we have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures, the fan speed up and down. From here, you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. This button turns the air conditioning off, in this case, or back on again, or you can hit auto, and the car will take control of the fans to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that at any time you wish to, simply by readjusting the fans to your own level. Beneath that, we've got a proper heated front and rear screen. This button turns off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That button turns that system off. This one turns on the autonomous parking. So this car is able to park itself. There's a full video showing how that works on both our website and Facebook page again. Down here we can turn off the parking sensors, and this button will open the tailgate from the inside of the car. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket, as well as heated driver and passenger seats. Well, that leads me to talk about is the panoramic glass roof on this car. So we have the sun blind. We can open that first of all, and that will open all the way to the back of the rear seat. So you can just leave it as it is now, like a large window. It lets in a lot of extra light. Or you can open this front section as a proper sunroof. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.